Let me confess something that almost no motorcycle channel dares to say out loud. Once you're past 50, horsepower is no longer what determines which bike you bring home. What really makes the decision is your lower back, your neck, and whether you'll be able to swing your leg off the bike without your knee complaining. Here at BikeBrag, we're not going to sell you the myth that bigger displacement automatically means a better motorcycle. Instead, we're going to talk about the 9 Japanese adventure bikes that genuinely take care of your body. Whether you're cruising down the highway, weaving through city traffic, or carving your way across winding mountain roads. Some of them are going to surprise you, and at least one of them is no longer sold new at dealerships, even though it remains an incredibly smart buy on the used market. So let's get into it. Before we fire things up, here's one quick clarification. The criteria we're using aren't based on which bike has the most horsepower. What matters is real curb weight, rider ergonomics, suspension quality, and above all, how little physical strain you'll feel after spending an entire day in the saddle. It doesn't matter whether you're the kind of rider who commutes through heavy city traffic every single day, or someone who only heads out on weekends in search of twisty mountain roads. Your body is the one calling the shots, and these 9 motorcycles understand that better than any other adventure bikes in their class. With that out of the way, let the countdown begin. Top 9, Honda Transalp 750. In 9th place, the Honda Transalp 750. Its 756 cubic centimeter parallel twin engine delivers around 92 horsepower in a smooth, progressive manner, without the sudden surges that can catch you off guard in a series of tight mountain curves. With a curb weight hovering between 210 and 216 kilograms, maneuvering it around a tight parking lot doesn't require any extra strain on your back. Yet it remains impressively stable at highway cruising speeds. The ergonomics are neutral: open hip angle, relaxed knees, and loose shoulders. Exactly what you want after spending 3 hours on winding back roads. And if you're riding on an A2 license, there's a factory-approved restricted version available, limited to 35 kilowatts. So you don't have to wait years before enjoying the bike legally and with complete peace of mind. When it comes to maintenance, service intervals are exactly what you'd expect from Honda: generous, predictable, and free from unpleasant surprises at the dealership. Currently, pricing typically ranges from about 9,990 euros to 11,100 euros, depending on available promotions, making it one of the most sensible mid-size adventure bikes in the Japanese lineup. Top 8, Suzuki V-Strom 800. In 8th place, we have the Suzuki V-Strom 800, which actually comes in 2 versions: the DE, built with off-road adventures in mind, and the Tech, which is geared more toward pavement, highways, and winding back roads. Its 776 cubic centimeter parallel twin engine delivers strong, usable torque from low RPMs, allowing you to overtake confidently on the highway without having to rev the engine hard or constantly downshift. Thanks to its low center of gravity, low-speed U-turns never feel intimidating, even with a curb weight approaching 230 kilograms, a characteristic that becomes especially valuable when maneuvering through dense urban traffic. Vibration levels are kept to a minimum, and the seat distributes pressure exceptionally well, preventing unnecessary strain on your tailbone during long days riding through mountain roads. Experienced technicians also agree that the bike's electronics, integrated into Suzuki's SIRS system, make routine maintenance and diagnostics considerably more straightforward than on previous generations. With Euro 5+ certification already in place, and recent promotions bringing its price below 9,500 euros in many markets, the V-Strom 800 has quickly become one of the most talked about choices for riders looking for a capable middleweight adventure bike without spending a fortune. Top 7, Yamaha Super Ténéré 1200. In 7th place, I'm going to tell you something that might sound a little unusual. The Yamaha Super Ténéré 1200 is no longer in production. Yamaha stopped selling it new in Europe several years ago, and here at Moto Mastery, we'd rather be upfront about that before you walk into a dealership looking for one, because you simply won't find it in the current lineup. Its legacy, however, is very much alive on the used market, where well-maintained examples regularly sell for between 6,000 euros and 9,000 euros, depending on the model year and mileage. Its 1,199 cubic centimeters parallel twin engine remains a benchmark for highway stability, especially when riding through strong crosswinds. Yes, it's a heavy motorcycle with a curb weight approaching 260 to 270 kilograms. And you'll definitely notice that when maneuvering on an incline or balancing the bike over loose gravel in a parking area or garage. One of its biggest advantages is the shaft drive, which eliminates the routine chain maintenance that most adventure bikes require every few thousand miles, a feature that many long-term owners come to appreciate after years of daily riding and frequent mountain road trips. If you decide to buy one used, always ask for a complete maintenance history and make sure all required inspections are up to date. Since most of these bikes are now well over 10 years old, it's also a good idea to carefully inspect the electrical system before finalizing the purchase. A thorough pre-purchase inspection can save you from expensive surprises later on. Top 6 Suzuki V-Strom 650XT. In 6th place is the Suzuki V-Strom 650XT, the dependable old-timer of the family. Its 645 cubic centimeter V-twin engine produces around 70 horsepower, delivering power in a smooth, predictable way without any sudden surges or unexpected spikes that might catch you off guard halfway through a series of winding mountain curves. With a curb weight of roughly 215 to 220 kilograms, it strikes an excellent balance between highway stability and manageable handling. If you ever happen to tip it over at a standstill, and every experienced rider knows that happens more often than most people like to admit, especially when maneuvering on an incline or loose gravel in a parking lot, you won't be wrestling with an excessively heavy machine. The wide, supportive seat and well-tuned suspension do an excellent job of soaking up expansion joints and rough pavement, helping to reduce fatigue and keeping your lower back comfortable even after several hours on the road. In Spain, it sells for around 9,475 euros, and it continues to be one of the best-selling mid-size adventure bikes on the market. That popularity comes down to nearly 2 decades of proven mechanical reliability, along with an abundance of affordable replacement parts and a service network that makes ownership both simple and cost-effective. Top 5. Kawasaki Versys 650. In 5th place is the Kawasaki Versys 650. With a dry weight of around 200 kilograms, it's remarkably easy to handle during parking maneuvers or when weaving through heavy city traffic. Yet it still has plenty of punch when you need to accelerate along a straight stretch of back road. Its adjustable windshield does an excellent job of deflecting wind away from your chest once you reach highway speed of around 120 kilometers per hour, 75 miles per hour, reducing the shoulder and neck fatigue that tends to build up after spending hours in the saddle. Since its Euro 5 update, the Versys 650 has continued to hold its own as a quiet but incredibly solid contender against direct rivals like the Suzuki V-Strom 650 and the Yamaha Tracer 7. It may not always grab the headlines, but it consistently delivers where it matters most: comfort, confidence, and everyday usability. In Spain, pricing starts at around 9,050 euros, while the Grand Tourer version, which comes factory equipped with side cases, eliminating the need to purchase and install luggage later, comes in at roughly 11,300 euros. Top 4. Honda NC750X. In 4th place is the Honda NC750X, the motorcycle that can't quite decide whether it's an adventure bike, a scooter, or a sport tour. Ironically, that's exactly what makes it such an outstanding choice for everyday riding. Because the fuel tank is located beneath the seat, the bike has an exceptionally low center of gravity. As a result, its 216 kilogram curb weight feels significantly lighter during slow-speed maneuvers, whether you're filtering through city traffic or making tight turns in a parking lot. The engine delivers its peak torque at low RPM, making it perfect for a relaxed riding style without constantly revving the engine or shifting gears at every traffic light and roundabout. And if you choose the DCT automatic transmission, you can forget about using a clutch lever altogether in stop-and-go traffic. Something your left hand will definitely appreciate after a month of daily commuting. The integrated storage compartment, designed to fit a full-face helmet, is one of those features that becomes far more valuable with age than raw horsepower ever will. In Spain, the manual version starts at around 9,090 euros, while the DCT-equipped model typically costs about 1,000 euros more. Top 3, Suzuki V-Strom 1050. Powered by its 1,037 cubic centimeter V-twin engine producing around 107 horsepower, it delivers more than enough authority for confident highway passing, even when riding two up with fully loaded saddlebags. The fully adjustable suspension allows you to fine-tune the setup for luggage or a passenger, so your lower back doesn't end up paying the price on the next mountain pass. Its electronics package includes cruise control, multiple riding modes, and lean-sensitive ABS, all managed through a crisp TFT display that's easy to read even in bright, direct sunlight. Its official MSRP sits at around 16,649 euros, although current promotions from Suzuki Spain have brought the price down to under 13,000 euros, making it an exceptionally competitive option in the leader class adventure bike segment against European rivals that often cost considerably more. Top 2, Yamaha Tracer 9 GT Plus. In second place is the Yamaha Tracer 9 GT Plus, the brand's flagship sport tourer. Its 890 cubic centimeters CP3 inline 3 engine produces around 117 horsepower with remarkably little vibration, delivering smooth, effortless acceleration without putting unnecessary strain on your hands or wrists during long highway rides. It comes equipped with electronically controlled suspension that automatically adapts to changing road conditions, along with heated grips and adaptive cruise control as standard equipment, all designed to help you cover hundreds of miles with minimal fatigue by the end of the day. The 7-inch TFT display, complete with integrated navigation, eliminates the need to keep checking your phone while you're riding, making every journey not only more convenient, but significantly safer as well. Of course, all that technology comes at a premium. Depending on the model year and current dealership incentives, pricing typically ranges from around 17,199 euros to nearly 19,600 euros. And now it's time for the #1 spot, and honestly, it couldn't have been anything else. Top 1, Honda Africa Twin. Its 1,084 cubic centimeter engine delivers smooth, controlled power both on the highway and on dirt trails, without requiring advanced riding skills to feel comfortable from the very first mile. The handlebar is positioned so you can comfortably ride standing up for hours without putting unnecessary strain on your arms or neck, something every rider over 50 knows how to appreciate. The suspension effortlessly absorbs broken pavement and gravel roads without transmitting every bump directly to your spine, while the optional DCT transmission once again eliminates the effort of operating the clutch in heavy traffic or on steep parking garage ramps. The manual version starts at around 16,100 euros. The DCT model climbs to approximately 17,575 euros, while the Adventure Sports version, better equipped for long-distance touring with factory luggage options and a larger fuel tank, can reach around 20,400 euros. As you can see, none of these 9 motorcycles forces you to sacrifice your back just to keep enjoying the ride. Whether you're cruising on the highway, carving through a mountain pass packed with sweeping curves, or simply commuting through the morning traffic. That said, remember that all this comfort only makes sense if you're always wearing the proper riding gear: a certified helmet, gloves, a protective riding jacket, and sturdy riding boots, no matter which engine size you choose. Here at BikeBrag, we'd rather tell you the uncomfortable truth, like the fact that the Super Ténéré has been discontinued, than fill your head with empty marketing hype. If this roundup helped you decide on your next motorcycle, hit that like button, subscribe so the algorithm knows this is where two-wheel enthusiasts belong, and let me know down in the comments which one of these 9 bikes you'd park in your garage. See you on the next ride.